Hello, classmates, and this is my Alfred Adler talk to our theories and practices class. And honestly, I've been digging just writing on my computer. It's been fun getting better at writing, but especially for this week, it makes so much sense to do the video recording because Adler was all about the social interaction and positive social interactions, and that is something I absolutely love. I really appreciated Susan Pinker's just take on what it takes to get old, and the fact that she says that the most important thing is just these small, constant, positive interactions with other people. Like, are you making eye contact with the person that makes your coffee? Are you saying hi to everyone? Are you trying to spread love and have those interactions? And this is something that I've been very into for the past few years. Like, I'm the guy who tries to make eye contact with every single person at the grocery store. I will look at you and try and smile at you because I recognize that that is so special. That's magic. Um, and that's and and I have people in my neighborhood who I wave at, and we acknowledge each other all the time, and I love it. And there's also people in my neighborhood that refuse to acknowledge my presence, and I respect that in some ways. But I also want them to know that just know that I will continue to smile and make eye contact with you because I believe in this beautiful social connection, and so I love it. It's such a huge part of my life of just smiling, and I love the Alderian concept of just connecting with that person at that moment. Like, if you're like my cashier and you give me my money, I'm gonna look at you, thanks for my money. I'm gonna thank you for my money, and give you all my attention at that moment, and that's so special. And I got this quote really dug from the textbook, and it's this: Alderians observe that individual health is significantly influenced by their ability to form and maintain friendships and meaningful relationships with others. And I believe that. I mean, I'm so excited about that and about promoting that. And there is such an issue with poisonous individuality in our culture today. And yeah, I wrote down a couple other quotes of Alfred Adler that I really dug from the quote book that you got us into. And one I really liked was, the only normal people are the ones you don't know very well. And that's so beautiful because just I love the idea that we're all really weird and messed up, and there's a connecting to that. And I also really like the quote, man knows much more than he understands. And I mean, and that just taps into the innate knowledge of existing, and possibly that we think too much. And I'm also really I really love the Adler idea that meanings are not determined by situations, but we determine ourselves. The meanings are not determined by situations, but we determine ourselves by the meaning we give to situations. And I love that, and I'm so excited about working with people because I truly believe I'm totally jive with that the only you are harmed by how you feel about what's happened to you. You're not necessarily harmed by your past. You're harming yourself, and you're harmed by how you feel about it. And I think that's just so beautiful. And also another one is, the greater the feeling of inferiority that's been experienced, the more powerful is the urge to conquest, and the more violent is the emotional agitation. And this is just really beautiful. I have people in my life that I've had a hard time with, and I totally understand. And they're the people in my life that are aggressive and hateful. I know that they're dealing with this inferiority complex, and honestly, I have the hardest time helping those sort of people. And so this Adlerian psychology theory is just really beautiful, and I'm so excited to learn more about it and utilize it. And the last thing I wanted to talk about that I really really love about our reading this week is the as if, and I love the idea of just living your life as if you are who you want to be, and that do such a great job in making you actually be that person. And I like to do things with people that I have worked with where I say, like, let's imagine best case scenario. Let's go, if you started living righteously or how you want to live from this point on, what happens? Let's imagine that. And so much of what I read this week is just really jives with my own personal theory and the work that I've already been doing. And so I'm so excited. Hi, classmates. I see you. I hope you're smiling.